Today, let's talk about the dark side of ballet on social media, the things that no one is really posting about, but the things that everyone should be aware of. First up, the obsession with tricks. Ballet is not just about tricks. It's not about who can get their leg the highest. It's about clean technique, artistry, control, and musicality. And those are the things that don't necessarily get the most views on social media, as you probably know. When all dancers see online is crazy tricks, then it creates the illusion that ballet is just about the crazy tricks. But tricks without technique or without artistry, that's like trying to build a house on sand. Second thing, remember that social media is a highlight reel. Most people, not everyone, most people post the best 10 seconds of what they've recorded. And then again, if there are beginners maybe looking at those videos, they may feel like, well, I'm never going to accomplish that. It comes so easily for them. It's so natural for them. When in fact, it probably took that person maybe, again, not always, but maybe 50 takes to get that one video that they then decided to post on Instagram or on TikTok. Number 3 is the unrealistic expectations because of the unrealistic videos that we end up seeing. So again, the super mega hyper extended legs, the crazy arched feet, the crazy extensions. And again, it can leave people looking at these videos and feeling like, well, I'm just never gonna get there because my body simply does not look like that. And they may also start feeling like, if I don't get those results really quickly, then it must mean that I'm bad or that I'm failing somehow. But again, social media does not show you the slow process, and ballet is an incredibly slow process. Like I've said before, there's a reason as to why you study it for 7 to 8, some cases even for 9 years before you get into a professional company. You cannot be expecting instant results, like instant high-level crazy results when it comes to ballet. And social media does not show that slow burn, and that is always making the dancers feel like they're behind. Now here's a big one if you're someone that is actually posting on social media yourself and you're sharing your ballet journey. You start valuing the likes and the views over artistry, because the algorithm pushes out the content that is crazy and that is going to get a lot of comments. And again, there's some kind of flashy tricks in there, but the algorithm doesn't necessarily reward like subtle but beautiful artistry. And this is something that can make a lot of dancers feel like, well, if I'm not getting enough likes and enough views and enough comments, that must mean that I'm not good enough. Next one is toxic comparison. And I'm sure we've all been there. You know, we've been scrolling for a while, and then all of a sudden you feel like everybody else is so much better than me, and I kind of suck. But remember that this kind of toxic comparison is literally the theft of joy. Social media is going to give you the illusion that everybody else is better than you, when in fact, everybody is on their own path and is facing their own struggles. Another negative consequence of social media can be the loss of artistry, because ballet is not just about shapes, it's about storytelling. And social media clips often cut artistry short for like, again, that 10-second trick. The danger of that is that people start thinking artistry doesn't matter. But if artistry doesn't matter, then basically ballet just becomes gymnastics or like circus type trick movements, and it loses its soul. Sometimes teachers can also feel pressured from social media, because students can come in and they can be like, oh, we've seen this like crazy combinations online, but why are we here doing our slow and controlled work? And suddenly for the students, the focus shifts from that important, slow and controlled work to entertaining the social media generation, basically. And finally, to outsiders, ballet can start looking like a sport of tricks instead of centuries old, refined and artistic and musical art form that it actually really is. Now, don't get me wrong, social media is not all bad. The reason why I can talk to you guys right now is because of the social media. My community and everything is built on social media. It makes ballet more accessible, it brings people together, and it can be a great and wonderful source of inspiration. But it's important to remember that Instagram and TikTok only show you a glimpse of the truth. Ballet is so much more than something that can fit into 10 to 15 seconds. So if you ever feel discouraged by something that you see online, then you're not alone, and I want you to remember that you're exactly where you need to be. You're doing real ballet, you're not behind, and that is something no algorithm can measure. And just to brighten up the mood a little bit, let me know in the comment section below, what is the strangest and craziest ballet video that you've seen on Instagram or on TikTok? I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, once again, I'm asking you guys to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and see you all again very soon. Bye-bye.